Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive deep into a tool that is seriously changing the game when it comes to digital automation. It's called n8n, and trust me, it might just be the superpower you've been searching for.
I mean, who isn't, right? All that clicking, copying, and pasting, it just drains the life out of you. And yeah, sure, there are tools like Zapier or Make, but they can get super expensive super fast. They've got these restrictive plans that nickel and dime you for every single step. So, what if there was a better way? A much more powerful way?
All right, so let's get into what this thing actually is. The best way to think about n8n is like a set of smart Lego blocks. Each little block, they call them nodes, does one specific thing. You just snap them together to build these incredibly powerful and totally custom workflows that go way beyond what you can do with those simpler tools.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. Powerful usually means complicated, right? But here's what's so amazing about n8n. Getting started is ridiculously easy. You don't need a credit card, you don't have to be some coding genius. All you really need is an idea. I'm not kidding. Starting your free 14-day trial in the cloud is like a 1-minute thing. You just pop over to the website, put in your details, and pick an account name. And hey, pro tip, make sure you remember that name because that's how you log back in. Then you click Start Automating, and boom, you're in. It's that simple.
All right, so you're in. Now, what actually makes n8n so different? This is where things get really, really cool. It's not just another automation tool. Its whole philosophy is built around giving you flexibility and, most importantly, control.
Okay, check this out. This is where n8n just leaves the competition in the dust, especially when it comes to cost. Most platforms, they charge you for every single step your workflow takes. But with n8n, that whole thing, from the very first step to the very last, counts as just one single execution. I mean, that difference alone is a massive, massive game changer for your wallet. And we haven't even gotten to the hosting options yet.
So just think about what that means in practice, right? On other platforms, if you want something to run at 7 a.m. and then again at 9 p.m., that's two different workflows. You're getting billed twice. In n8n, you just add another trigger to the same workflow. It's that simple. You're getting more done with way less complexity, and you're staying way under your plan limits.
And then there's the self-hosting option for anyone who wants total control and power. According to our source, you can run this thing for something like $12 a month on a cloud service and get, wait for it, basically unlimited workflow runs. Unlimited. That is it's an absolutely incredible deal.
But okay, here's the real secret weapon. The part that takes n8n from just being a great tool to being something you absolutely can't live without. It's how it works with AI, like GPT-4o. This is where the magic really happens.
Come on, let's be real. We've all hit this wall. You have this amazing idea for an automation, but then you slam into a technical problem. You don't know the right function. You don't know the specific bit of code to make your data do what you want. You feel totally stuck. Like, well, I guess my cool idea is dead.
And this is the light bulb moment. Instead of wasting hours digging through forums, you can just take a screenshot of where you are in n8n, give it to an AI, and just ask in plain English what you're trying to do. The AI basically becomes your on-demand coder, your personal developer, giving you the exact answer.
You see how this just completely changes the game, right? What used to be hours of pulling your hair out, searching through forums, is now just a quick chat. It empowers anybody, even if you're not a developer, to build logic that used to be totally out of reach. It turns your biggest ideas into reality.
All right, theory is one thing, but let's see how this plays out in the real world with an actual example from the source material. We're talking about a workflow that automatically scrapes a news site, summarizes the top articles, and then sends that info out.
So here was the mission, plain and simple. Every day, automatically grab the top 10 articles from a news site called AI Times, pull out the important stuff, the title, the link, the image, and then shoot that summary out to the team. And the best part? Nobody has to lift a finger to do it.
And this is the mind-blowing part. That whole web scraping thing, the really tricky technical part, it was solved completely by AI. The user literally just took a screenshot of the website's code, showed it to GPT-4o, and asked, hey, how do I get this stuff? And the AI just handed over the exact settings needed for the n8n node. No coding, zero.
So, what's the end result of this amazing AI partnership? With just a single workflow run, this perfectly curated news summary gets created and automatically sent out to 3 different places all at the same time.
First up, a really clean, nicely formatted HTML digest lands right in your team's inbox.
At the very same moment, that same info pops up in your team's Slack channel for everyone to see. And to wrap it all up, everything gets logged perfectly in a Google Sheet, creating this awesome historical record you can look at later. Email, Slack, and Sheets, all from one automated run.
So, when you boil it all down, what is n8n? It's an automation platform that's all about power and flexibility. It's source available, which is cool because it means there's a whole community behind it. But really, it's about letting you build exactly what you need without being trapped by someone else's expensive, rigid rules.
Look, if there's one single thing you take away today, it has to be this. When you combine a tool as powerful and accessible as n8n with an AI co-pilot, the game completely changes. The barrier between your great ideas and actually building them, it just disappears. Suddenly, the only thing holding you back is your own imagination.
You know, this isn't just about automating a few boring tasks to save time. This is about building the exact tools for your specific problems, the tools you've always wished existed. So the question isn't if you can build something amazing anymore. The only question left is, what are you going to build first?